Good evening, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we once more journey into worlds, into realms, into places unexplored, and Nintendo's nominal farming simulator. But before we get to that, hail real spawn, and to each and every one of you, be a chatter, be a lurker, welcome. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we ventured forth across Hyrule. We farmed rupees, we farmed monster parts, we upgraded armor sets, and then we farmed more rupees. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing this evening. A lot more farming. Probably rupee farming, by shooting wild moose in the face, and wolves in the face, and bears in the face, and then cooking up all the tasty meat parts and selling them to Beedle, because of course we are. It's not going to be an exciting one this evening, so there we go. Well, hey-ho, while trying to make it as entertaining as possible, as I probably go on and rant about something, because who knows, it's me. Actually, any regulars will probably know, but do you know this? Come! Join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the switch still needs to be turned on. So let's go! Shall we? Boop. I haven't turned off the game. That probably means my cloud backup's not up to snuff, isn't it? Excitement died yesterday with the SAG-AFTRA situation, so you're good. What? I evidently have missed the news again. Why am I here? What was I doing that required... Wait, am I still looking for Sizzle Fin Trout? I've got 6,000 rupees. Oh, I'm still looking for Sizzle Fin Trout, aren't I? Oh. Careful. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my spreadsheet to open. Right, where are we up to? We were looking for... No, I've got Chillfin. Have I finished the stuff? Why am I here? Oh! I know why I'm here. I was healing. That's why. The union for the voice actors said we're being replaced by AI, and if we are in the union, which luckily I'm not, as I haven't got started with voice acting yet, I won't worry too much about that because AI voice acting doesn't quite work properly at the moment, and two, no matter how you look at it, some corporations, you know, the Ubisofts and the EAs of the world, will indeed replace voice actors with AI. But there will be plenty of people out there who aren't scum and will actually hire flesh and blood voice actors because of the dynamic range. But we'll see. To be honest, AI at the moment is very much a shiny new toy and everyone wants to play with it, but give it some time and it's bedded in and people will forget about it and move back to more traditional methods. I mean, look, let's face it, MP3 and digital was the golden child for at least a decade, and a few decades actually, and now vinyl has had a massive resurgence because people prefer its sound over digital. Digital has its place. I have my Spotify account. Will I say the music coming out of my phone sounds better than a proper vinyl record? No. But it's just one of those things. We're in the period of a great upheaval and change, much like the Industrial Revolution or the invention of the internet. Things are new, changing and scary, and a lot of people are very much just gunning on it, making them a lot of money, but in the end, things will stable out eventually. It's going to backfire real quick, as many voice actors called them out on Twitter, including Steve Blum. Well, that's it. I mean, AI has its place. AI I quite like using for coding things really quickly. But you forget that there's this whole argument of Sorry, I did say I was going to go on a rant, but give me a moment to just bed in the soapbox a bit at the start of the stream. The thing with AI is, yes, for my aspect of coding, because not that I code very often, but I've used it a bit for coding. For coding, yes, it's very good that you can just ask ChatGPT to come up with some code for you, and then you can use it. Problem is that the code is flawed usually, and you need somebody with programming knowledge to fix it. Same for voice acting. You can use AI to do some voice acting, but you're not going to have the dynamic ranges that you would get from an actual person. It's going to be a bit cold. For NPCs, I suppose it could work, but for main characters, probably not. It's the same for art. If you want something quick, marvellous, well, there you go. You've got an anime waifu and some nice lingerie, but there's flaws in it, but more importantly, it is nothing compared to something drawn by an actual artist who has worked on their craft. That's just the way things are. Maybe AI will get better in time, maybe we'll see it matching toe for toe, but I kind of doubt it. Because all it is just cheap imitations. There's no heart, no soul in it, and I just don't see it going the way it is. Like I said, corporations, yeah, they're going to go all gung-ho and say, here we go. And then, eventually, they'll go, we are supporters of humans, and we do not use AI. Look at us, give us praise, give us money, give us praise, give us money. And it's the way the cycles continuously go with these things. So, yeah. True, and it keeps people from getting jobs by using AI. It does, but you have to remember that AI is also going to cause an upheaval in the jobs market, like the internet or automatic telling machines. They got ATMs and all in the walls, and people stopped needing to go to the bank counters to get their cash out, which meant that people in banks lost their jobs, but eventually you ended up with people in other places getting new jobs. It's a messy situation, and it always is, and it always will be. It's like with the Industrial Revolution, you ended up with a bunch of people. What? Sorry, give me a minute. Oh, I need to find the froggy set. You ended up with a bunch of people, farmers, having to go off into the city to work in the factories because they couldn't sustain their lives as farmers anymore. It's just a similar sort of thing. People will lose out on their jobs, and some people will have to go off and do other things. But I don't think we'll see AI in the Louvre anytime soon. That said, I'd rather look at AI art than anything but any sort of modern art, but in fairness, that's just my opinion. Same amount of power's got, same amount of process has gone into it, basically. Type a bunch of text into an AI to get a picture, marvellous. Take a picture of a man using a beer can to replace a part of his anatomy. Oh, look, it deserves to be in the National Museum. No, it bleeding doesn't. It's just a man who sat there with a can of Stella between his... Anyway. Right. Let's... sorry, I'm tinkering with the dungeon map while I'm also ranting. Side quests, side adventure. Surely they must show up on the map. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Side adventures. Shrine quests? Sure. Oh, I've got a lot of these left. Right, okay. So, let's add stables to the mix. Wait. Ah, hello. Oh. Hunt for the bauble gems. Ah, finished that. Search for Colton. Yep, no, already done that as well. Ghost treasure, no. Oh, I need to do that at some point. I'll do that later. Do I need to go back to... Ah! Do I need to go back to... the Lucky Clover? Is that where the last sub-story is? The last, 10 mission is, or have I already picked it up? Oh, no, I'm wrong. It is literally when we've been past 50 times at this point. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Right, that's fine. It's back this way. I didn't read the full description. I don't want too many spoilers, but yeah, I know what I'm doing now. Take that with a pinch of salt. Okay, admit, I never know what I'm doing, but I have an idea of something that I need to do to maybe do the thing. Boing. At least I don't have to worry about finding any blasted Korok seeds now. Admittedly, it does feel a little weird that I'm not looking for Korok seeds. I hear chirps. And warbles. Ah! Oh. Oh, have I already done this one? I get the feeling that Addison is just going to keep following the stable trotters around now, isn't he? I don't need a guide. I need to find a pen. Right. Maybe I've already... Oh. Nope, nope. No, that's not it. Lucy. Whirly thing, picture woodland treasure, Elden's colossal fossil, true treasure. Fort Jabu Ridge, teach me a lesson, part 2, Lowland Resort, Rattler, Pride of Gerudo, to the ruins, picture of the... Oh. Annie. Two, 5, 8. I've already got the picture of the Dueling Peak state for the Dueling Peak stable now. That's the wrong thing. No. Have I already found this? Princess Zelda kidnapped. Okay, so I can't mark that one down until I've found Princess. Fine, okay. What? Hmm. 40? Top of the stable or something? Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Ben! What are you doing on the stable? What? Ah! Oh, phew. It's just you, partner. I should have known. You turn up at the midday hour to take advantage and sneak upon me, eh? Ah, well. Yeah, I've got my revenge by hiding in plain sight. Ha ha! My feathers are still ruffled, aren't they? Oh, no, you spooking me isn't what I'm talking about. Although, that did do a number on me, too. I mean, Princess Zelda. Wait, why is my... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Has the stream just relaunched itself? Oh, no, it hasn't. Somebody's just copied me into a message. Oh, that's alright then. I can live with that. 6 of the... What's the day? Yes, no, that's today. This is the... Ah, right, marvellous. Yes, okay, that's fine. Right, oh, never mind. False alarm, false alarm. Hail, Hoodlum, welcome. Yep, me, Mr. Ezio. Fair enough. I mean, Princess Zelda was Princess Zelda. Yes, we know Princess Zelda's Princess Zelda, though technically she should be the queen. She was kidnapped. We know. Well, sort of. Technically not. She somehow transported herself back in time and then ate a magic rock and turned into a dragon. So technically she kidnapped herself. Have you heard the Yiga partner? Yes, we've murdered the boss about twice now, actually. I'm suspecting he's actually the Team Rocket of the Zelda universe, but yes, we've met him. And them. They keep randomly appearing and going, we'll kill you, Link, and then try and stab me, and then I just go, ha, and slash them apart with the Master Sword. And they're like, oh no! And then they turn into bananas. Right, partner. You seem to be quite drunk. Anyway, there's a gang of lowlifes who worship an evil entity and plot against Princess Zelda. Sometimes this entity is called the Calamity. Sometimes it's called Lord Ganondorf. Sometimes it's called the Big Daddy with the abs. Or so I've heard from one of the stable heads. Either way, hey, they're a gang of lowlifes, and they have a plot against Princess Zelda. Technically Queen Zelda. And now they claim that they've kidnapped her. What's more, they're not even worried about being found. In fact, they sent me a message, and they sent a message to the newspaper. I think it was actually a message to the newspaper and I misinterpreted it as mine, but, you know, Trissy didn't shout at me too badly. We have taken Zelda to the carved-out heart, the Towering Twins. Understandably, Miss Jessie is all worked up over this news. I came here because the words twins made me think of the Dueling Peaks stable. But I haven't found any of a clue so far. That must be something. But we cannot allow the chirps and warbles of evil to go unanswered. No, we must not. That's fine. I have a plan. Problem. My plan doesn't work. Let's go here. Whenever I hear, yup, I just think of Sean Bean and how ridiculous Boromir would have sounded with his normal voice. No farming? No! It was going to be farming, and then I remembered that I need the froggy set to continue farming. So we are farming story. Dun, dun, dun. Also, the Master Sword's running low on energy. Good to know. It's going to fail in the next fight, isn't it? Good to know. Oh my god, in terms of weapons. Alternatively... Oh, well, if she's going out, she might as well go out in a bang. Having a Yiga clan in the face or something. Yep, this must be the Dueling Peaks. Farming story isn't farming. Yes, it is. Yiga have taken Zelda to the carved-out heart of the Dueling Peaks. Why do I get the sneaking suspicion that she's probably going to be at ground level? And I'm overthinking again. Oh! Or... he's literally here.
Please help me. I'm no longer a dragon, I promise.
Yeah, that voice doesn't match.
Oh, Link, you came to save me. You recognized who I am, right? Zelda.
No, you're supposed to be a dragon. I would have loved if the light dragon was flying in the background, but oh well. She is still very cute.
I knew you'd come to save me. Quickly, do something to open this cage.
I thought that would work. It didn't. Oh well.
Only the valiant golden-haired knight known as Link could move such a sturdy cage like that. I'd lure you in, some heroic wannabe, if they used Zelda as bait, but we would have managed to snare you. Hey, don't worry. Once we find the real Zelda, we'll send you to join her. Promise. In hell. All right, everyone. This is definitely the golden-haired boy. Get him!
Oh no! Yiga clan! Ah! Whatever will I do? No! Evil Yiga clan! Oh, wait a minute. We've got a hostage situation. Throw grenades at them! Well, we already know what happened to Zelda.
We'll find you. We'll get you off. We were hoping next time. Be prepared for more bananas. I mean, death.
Yeah!
Hey, Banner! What are you up to down there? Oh, you know, just murdering Yiga clan. I've been circling the area for late. Now I was sure that the word twins was... twins in the vicious letter was referring to the Dueling Peaks. No, I'm not sure. Wait a minute, this was a cunning plan to try and find a hero to save the princess. Why did they put them on the top of a mountain? Just put them at ground level. Oh, how the mighty banana weeps at the insipid idiocy of these people. I should become leader of the Yiga clan. I'd make a much finer job of it. First, waifus for everyone in Hyrule. Anyway. No, wait, the Gerudo would probably stab me for that. Considering they'd be Gerudo. It needs some work. I think it might work. Mini skirts for all night. No, that's not going to work either. What was I doing? Oh, yes, playing this game. I'm not so sure. I found nothing at all anywhere around here. What about you? Have you figured anything out on your end? Well, yes, we found Princess Zelda locked in a cave, who actually turned out to be an eager imposter, so we stabbed them really hard with a magical sword we got from a tree in a forest. Though technically it was in the head of a dragon for the last few millennia, or eons, and the dragon apparently is Zelda, so that's how I knew it was a cunning ploy. Still, you could say, God bless America, and here's to democracy, before you started throwing the bombs. No. World domination! Yes, that's what we'll say. What? What? You're saying that the Yiga set us up with that letter, and it was all to lure you into a trap? Well, the Yiga give a hoot about you, partner. Kinda tooting your own horn there a little bit. Anyway, getting back on track here. It's a huge relief knowing that Princess Zelda hasn't actually been kidnapped. We worked together and chased 12 stories relating to Princess Zelda now, partner. I can't hear the chirps and warbles of my little birds anymore. It seems that this is the final rumor about Princess Zelda. I'm going to report this to Trissy. That means that this is probably the last addition to your nest egg, partner. Woo! 300. Nice. I don't think there's a reporter anywhere else in Hyrule who makes the kind of money we're making. It really goes to show how much how much the newspaper values you. If I'm being honest, though, I have a feeling our days of swooping in on scoops are at an end. Some water must have gotten caught under my goggles. It was really a blast, partner. All that's left is to go back to the Lucky Clover Gazette and let Trissy know that the job's finished. I'll head off and start packing away at the article about the Yiga clan scheme. People need to know the truth. So long, partner. The British way, where you feign politeness and then bomb them. Right. Yes, exactly. That's how all diplomatic sightings go. Potential princess sightings. Right, let us go and hand in this quest. Why not? Might as well do it. Get the last froggy piece of gear, and then we can continue on with the mighty farming of various bits and pieces and nonsense. Dude, you know who Ezio was just reminded me of? Postman Pat. How the dickens did I just remind you of Postman Pat? Hello.
Our trusty reporter. So, Link, Penn's filled me in on all the latest. We're relieved that you managed to get to the bottom of every one of those rumors about Princess Zelda. And our paper circulation is stronger than ever. Yeah, I'm almost speechless. Enough of that. You probably just won what I promised. Well, fair enough. Here's what you earned.
Hey, the froggy hood. A good hood for a rainy day. Perfectly weighted, the headband keeps the wearer focused and stabilized, making it easier to climb wet, slippery surfaces.
Wow. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? That will really help you stick to wet surfaces without slipping. In the end, we didn't actually uncover where Princess Zelda is. But I know just who to call when we get another good lead. Until then, Link, you keep doing what you do. Your part in all this will be clear soon enough, I bet. As for Penn, well, I've given him some time with his time off with pay. Well deserved too. He did a lot of reporting. I did tell him, hey, you say something nice to your partner after all this. I think I put him on the spot, Link. He looked at me in an odd way and flew off with barely a so long. He was right in the middle of writing a news article too. I can't say I know what that was about. He's bottling something up, maybe.
Hey, right, okay. I wonder if we'll run into him somewhere then. Do. I don't know. It's probably the glasses. Okay, sure. We'll go with that. Almost made a reference absolutely no one would get but refrained. I don't get most references, so that's not a major issue. Right, so we've got the Froggy gear, so now we will return to the Great Fairy and we shall try and upgrade the Froggy gear, only to discover inevitably that we don't have enough parts to upgrade the Froggy gear, and then I will be sad because of the Froggy gear. Froggy gear. Now. There was a reference to an early 2010s music group called N-Dubs. I have heard of N-Dubs, but I know nothing of their music, or their skills, or their videos, or anything other than the word N-Dubs, to be honest. Oh, I've already upgraded to max level. Oh, I've just got to do the hood then. Oh, that's nice. Yes. I had enough sticky frogs there. Okay, maybe I've got enough. I've not got enough sticky frogs for the next level, have I? Excuse me. Right. I'm gonna have to go and look for sticky frogs now, aren't I? Where does one find sticky frogs? Caves. I think. Well, it's always raining in Faron, so let us go to Faron. Find a cave. Faron. Surely there'll be sticky frogs in a big cave somewhere. Ooh. What about under Lake Hylia? Surely there must be sticky frogs under Lake Hylia. Or I could just use the guide, I suppose, ask the Oracle, but where's the fun in that? Oh, actually, yeah, there's plenty of fun in just using the guide because we get through it much quicker. But, for once, we will try this without. Until I get really annoyed, and then, yeah. How are there no sticky frogs under here? Which is going to make a reference to the froggy hat. The froggy hat looked exactly like one of the N-Dubs members would wear. Oh, okay, fair enough. Maybe the frogs live more on the surface than they do underground. Yeah, I can see them living more on the surface than underground. That's a dragon. Last. Oh, wait a minute. Why is it always raining? Thunderhead Isles. Surely there must be... Wait, no. Are there sticky frogs in the sky? Frogs can't fly. I'm not going to find any frogs in the sky, am I? Okay, I give up. I'm going to ask the Oracle. What are we looking for? Sticky frogs. West Necluda and the Lanayru Great Spring. Alright. Also among the east road to the Kekaraku on the mountainside. Right, marvellous. I shall look into them at some point as well. I'm guessing they only show up when it rains, however. Oh, wait a minute. When you had the Song of Storms, I know. What if I go into the giant whirlpool that Sidon made? Maybe there'll be some sticky frogs in there. Yeah, man. I assume that did a thing. Boosh. What's music in here?